I pay my Verizon my $68. They should be leaving me alone. I don't know why my internet/power flickered like that. That was really stupid.
Tayfern told me about you, Harrier. Why does everyone insist on calling us that? Tayfern, remind me to come up with a better name when time permits. Of course she is. She's a vampire after all. The leader? Now that's a worthy bit of news. The spirits
Welcome
will
back,
see you
Tojo.
safely to Valthum.
Where did you
Harrier.
go?
After that, I suggest stealth and a strong blade. Overthrow Markarth? What in the mirror's name would I do with all that dead stone? Cut extreme of being king. Oh,
Hello, welcome
he
back.
has a true. Not yet. Not until all the beasts of the woods howl his name. And every day he heeds Belain is another day he proves me right.
Ashen Lord has a plan, doesn't he?
Send me... I have Discord open. We're not in Discord. Well, that doesn't matter. Yes. Can I open that on my phone? Probably gonna drain my bath. God damn it, how do I mute you? So those little swords are fine, but no, those are not the ones that will give you a ton of XP and the items. Stop trying to parry everything! Where am I going? We're heading further down the route. I don't remember. Okay, yeah, go. You are cooked. Cooked like a cooked goose. Cooked Christmas goose. I believe in you. Oh hey, story from a fence. That's hysterical. Hey, it's that lady that we had met with, and she's meeting with a bad guy, maybe?
And soon reach folk
Yeah, she's meeting with a bad guy. We don't trust her.
Excellent. With Markarth prepared, we need only claim the Ark-Zan keystone.
I'll make inquiries. Just remember our arrangement. Like you, I hate to be disappointed.
No. You just got a new flag, remember?
You there, in the shadows. You can't hide from the Ashen Lord.
I mean, you can hit the enemies that are at the fountain, so, but like they don't really drop you anything necessary useful. Maybe. I don't know.
You actually followed. There's fire in your veins.
Why would we not stop you? We didn't like what you did in Western Skyrim. We're going to stop them here.
To me.
I don't know.
You, the thorn that caused me no small amount of irritation and solitude.
No, I don't think they have a weak spot.
So clever, so stealthy, spying on me from the shadow. You stand before Rada al-Saran and seek to understand his purpose. Who is this we you speak of? And I don't have to resist the urge to rip out your throat and gorge on your blood. I propose a simple arrangement. A truth for a truth. Excellent. Then by all means, ask your first question. Lady Belain is an ally of convenience. Her interests and a threat implies only the possibility of punishment. I do not threaten. But others? Who? Reach folk? The witch Arana? Your mysterious ally? Of course he does. Thank you for your honesty. Now, that is a complicated question. A being as old as I can claim many origins. This flesh was born on the distant. That word holds little meaning for me now. Is it? Beyond the Sea of Pearls, peerless sword masters were as common as grains of sand. Precisely. But I didn't win. I didn't lose either. Your ally, are they a vampire? Interesting. A picture begins to emerge. I have no interest in conquering the Reach. Not when your purpose is worthy. I do what I do for love. My turn. Your ally, are they a high elf? Your honesty does you credit. Thank you. As you wish.
Bye.
Welcome back, my friend. Tell me what you learned. Your arrival is fortuitous, as I have only just returned myself. I sensed some deception, but her illusion is powerful. You spoke to Rada. Did he... It was only a matter of time before Rada and I crossed paths again. Rada al-Saran and I... We have a complicated history. There was a time when Rada and I stood united in purpose. Not exactly. At least, not all at once. Yes, his bloodlust gave way to introspection, and introspection led to study. Vampiric salvation. I sought to make the world a better place.
Sentry Boatful sent word. The Grey Host is...
I'll hear no more of this! Go! I want to talk to the outsider. The outsider returns? That's not what you are asked to look into. Allow! I can count on 3 fingers the number of people I allow in Understone Keep. The rest, they come and go as they please. We grab a handful of hot coals and dance on a bit of straw. Ah, these coals burn, Rover, right to the bone. But if you drop even one, the straw lights, and the flames take all of you to Molik Ball. I'm going to sharpen my sword. And wait. If you and the Noble plan to fight the Grey Host, I won't stop you. But remember, Markarth is more than dwarven stones and high walls. Still begging! I should have the tongue ripped from your head and... God damn it, Rover. A favor for a favor, That's the Reach way. You think I'm foolish to keep Lady Belain close, don't you? It takes a...
Belain, I've been watching, but Lady Belain hasn't returned to Understone Keep yet. Well, that's some progress, at least, and farther than I was able to get on my own. Your investigations uncovered that Ard Kadok's advisor, Lady Belaine, is working with the Grey Host. With your warning, Ard Kadok can decide what to do with Lady Belaine's advice in the future. Rodder tried to use dwarven devices once, but nothing came of it. Interesting. Despite occupying the ruins of their lost civilization, few Reachfolk want anything to do with dwarven devices. And so I shall, briefly.
Seeking adventurers to help them reach.
This cannot be allowed to continue.
Aye, you're an outsider. Artisan. Sounds dwarven. Well, that is the other kind. You might be... Aye, more than cover it.
Hey you, Varandas has need of you. Varandas said he sent you to talk to the scrap dealer, and here you are. He did. Here, let me mark a location on your map. You should move quickly. Funny you should mention that. What's to tell? It's a Reach folk camp in the foothills. Hang on, let me think. Well, her and Varandas did most of the talking.
You can fast travel to me.
Ah, Urana. Here comes my associate now.
Aye, that one I know. Very well, Varandas. I'll speak to them. I see Varandas' word is good. Let me see your map. Yes, I know. 3 marks. 3 places to search. Positive thoughts, Harrier. Positive thoughts. Without the blessings of the spirits, 'twould be unseemly for this alliance to go forward. Whenever different clans come together in a common purpose, we seek the blessings of the spirits to confirm we're doing the right thing.
I don't like your odds. now.
The blue book in this time.
The Harrier returns. Swift. Well done, Harrier. Good. So am I. Heed our call, Hunt King. Two great packs seek the same full moon. Make them one, bound by common prey. Let Rach and Raven drink of the same dark blood. Howl your blessing, mighty Hircine. Send a sign and guide our hunt. Look, Hircine paints our quarry in smoke and stars. Our pact has been blessed, Harrier.
Between the Raven Watcher's expertise and Aroda's knowledge of the Reach, we have a fighting chance against the Grey Host. Yes, Bethar Zel. Gwendis brought news from Markarth.
The ritual was a success. Aye, Harrier. That's what we call the shapes in the stars. Constellations is your word, I think. We made a pact, and Hircine blessed it. I need to speak to Tayfern before I set out. So the legends say. A treasure trove of the pure metal.
Off we go! Melina Castle. How do you always find yourself?
Look, Harrier. A plaque. Let's examine it. That's a skytail. We call it the Hunter. Do you think you would refer to it as the Thief?
Yeah. Because we have a hunter constellation. What do they call hunter constellation? The archer? I
They're
don't.
coming
These
for us.
blocks are as old as these hills, Harrier. Take a look.
Fuck that wolf was on top of.
That's the witch in the stars, or the mage, as you call it.
Ah, hello, traveler. Care for a story?
We think the dwarves placed these plaques, but no one really knows. See what that one says. That depicts the sky tail of the headsman. I think your people call it the warrior. I knew it would come to me, eventually. You missed it too. What a pair we make. Look at your map. See how the marks form the shape of the snake in the stars? And see how one mark is missing? Storytellers say the dwarves knew the stars better than anyone. The snake in the stars is the corruptor, the enemy. If permitted, it would consume the lesser stars without hesitation. Luckily.
Hey, we're talking about the snake again.
Aye, this must be the spot. Just look at all this dwarf craft. The entrance to the Tharsel must be around here somewhere. Always a trick with dwarves, though. Look at these pillars. More sky tails. Turn those stones in the right order, and I think we'll find our door.
Is it
This looks
the
promising.
order we just did it in? Could it be
Dwarven lock of some kind, I suspect.
thief, mage, warrior?
Damned dwarves, am I right? Ugh. I try not to think too hard about dwarf mischief. But I do have a notion. We found 3. I've no mind to rush you, Harrier. But if... Ugh. You hear that? Well done. That looks right. That did something, Harrier. That did it. Oh, wait. Something's not right. A darkness.
Orana, are you alright?
An ominous turn. The door opened, but something happened to Irana. She mentioned something about a darkness. No, but she has a sensitivity that I do not possess. Mind the shadows and be on your guard. Lady Belaine has had more time to research the Arthzan keystone than we did. Wendis and I can cover more ground on our own. Let's find the keystone.
So this is Betharzel, eh? Mind your feet, Harrier. Every bit of metal in here means to do you harm.
Get back, you fetcher!
hear something? Wailing and scratching at the walls. There's darkness all around.
There. That must be the Arxine keystone.
Verandis. So it's true. You are alive. Nevertheless, the keystone is mine.
I told you I saw him, skulking around Markarth. He's not as impressive as you led me to believe.
Enough, Belain. Take the keystone. My Verandis would give chase. This pathetic creature. I don't know what it will decide to do.
Rada, you must listen. There's still time to make things right. Rada? Rada!
Damn it! This priest is standing in our way. I don't hear any clanking behind us. They think we're clear. Curse that Lady Belain. Maybe, but you have to go alone from here, Harrier. I need to get back to the surface. Keep an eye on Verandis, Harrier. It's hard to explain. Most witchcraft is.
Gwendis, think this through.
No.
My friend, I thought I could catch Rada and Lady Belain. Convince him to... Unlike Gwendis, we can't rush off without a plan. Clear heads will win the day, mark my words. This contest is far from over. This must be Blackreach. I've read the legends, but I never thought it was real. Ah, the keystone. Yes, but we need to proceed with caution. I'll meet you across the river. Together we'll find a way to enter that ruin. Meet you outside the ruin, my friend.
Almost, Adam. You almost had it. Adam can make that jump. Do you want to go back and try again? Just for the skill? Like, yeah, if you're skilled enough, you can still make it across this bridge with a max speed horse.
You'll pay for that, you rotten fetcher!
For the stream, Adam. For the stream.
Beck, I hope you're watching.
You gotta go out on a limb. You can't proceed until you make that jump all the way across. You made it. Can you make it the rest of the way? It's not. Did she just not even jump? Did she just fall? Be funny. Alright. Maybe next time. I'm kind of imagining the first time everybody got down here, how many people were just like watching the pro players make the jump. They're just like, oh, I gotta do this. My speed's max. I think I'm just bad. What is this giant? Not in there. I don't know what this is.
This is where Rada and Lady Belaine entered the structure, but I can't... Ah, good question. Let's look around. The constructs are dwarven and expected. The shadows, some sort of beings made of inky darkness. I wish I could say for certain. I've done precious little reading on dwarven ruins. I've seen nothing dwarven in their manner or appearance. Dwarves were meticulous scholars. Their constructs, their architecture, everything was precise and controlled. These shades are like wild animals. Anything worth reporting about the contents of that note? That parchment appears relatively fresh and intact. The Library of Arkzand. A dark relic. Void portals. A dark relic resonating power. And strange shades.
I'll be back in a second. Oh no, he's gone. Oh no, he's back. Mm-hmm. Hello. Yeah, okay, so a Picto is the equipable skill, and then once you max it out, the other characters who don't have it equipped can spend Lumina to equip it. So like after 4 battles, each Picto will turn into a skill that all of your characters can pay points to use. But only the Picto that is equipped as an item gives you like that. It'll tell you like if it has like a health bonus, a speed bonus, or both. Yeah. Yeah, so like, as you... marking shots and burns on Gustav and Mael are useful. And then like, energizing starts will be useful for all of your characters mid to late game. Oh no. I saw a hint for helping with dodging is if you turn, I think it's the music volume down. Can't remember. One of the volumes you keep up, but you'll turn one of the volumes down by like 5. And there's like sometimes there's a sound that will play, and that's when you're supposed to dodge.
And not the slow decay of time. It's a strange looking shard.
I think it's you turn down music. I could be wrong. I googled it before. But I also think there's a latency issue with controllers and the Xbox. Because one of the... All right. Welcome back.
That mount of yours can sure move. I might need to get a new one soon.
Find the article that I've read before. Hey, congrats. So you, while it's gone, you're just like, I can do this professional job.
Another note and a strange shard. Interesting. The shards remind me of something torn from the darkest corner of Oblivion. I suggest you try to use a shard to propel yourself through one of the void portals.
These are void portals? Where the fuck are these portal crossed?
Worked. Well done, my friend.
Now we know what those portals are. What's the one that's on the ground level in the garden do? Can I use these indefinitely right now? Hold on, I need to... Oh no, that portal just fucking disappeared. What? No, I'm not gonna jump down because it looks like it'll fuck me up.
Up there. Try concentrating on that pocket of energy. This is impressive.
It's that weird monster that you can get as a super expensive color mod. The shades. Like the only way to get it is if you bought like hundreds of crown crates bundle thing. Fucking insane. Like, why are you not just selling thing? It's like they want to make a lot of money, so they're selling this bundle, and the bundle has things.
This place. I had no idea. Until we find the source, I can only speculate. The longer I spend in close proximity, the more I pick up from the shades. Shades. I sense their presence in every dark corner. Keep going. With the path ahead blocked, our only option. An excellent idea. Danger. But it seems related to this dwarven structure and not...
Yeah, I don't think this is... Oh no, go back. No, not that way. Back up. Go up the stairs on your right, then on the left. I don't think this is how it wanted me to get up, but it works. I just jumped on top. I'm close enough.
This appears to be some sort of containment apparatus. And there's a shade trapped at the center. Another sheet of parchment. Bring it here. Might that be another observation by the Grey Host Pentarch? Of course! Despite all the knowledge he gained, he made a mistake. That trapped shade. That's the Grey Host Pentarch. Very well. Manipulate the crystals and see if you can set the tortured shade free. That's it. Keep repositioning the crystals to reflect the energy.
No. How many times did you turn it? Clicked once and
Try to connect the crystals in all four corners of the room. did it! Quickly now,
Yes.
question the shade before it dissipates.
Mine's currently hitting the middle of the circle, so. I mean, it says I can talk to the shade. Talking about
Such
Clockwork City?
anguish, such pain. Souls trapped in Molag Bol's realm wither over centuries, but this dark heart, it stripped that creature of its vitality almost instantly. I wish it... Yes, but apparently for different purposes. Unstable breaches in the fabric of reality, imploded chambers, trapped shades. Everything points to some terrible dwarven experiment that went astray.
Yeah.
This dark energy is
At
clearly
least I think that's
powerful
what the shade is
and
referencing.
dangerous. As the shade implied, they each seek the dark heart for a different reason. Can only... It must have something to do with the sky above. Or perhaps constellations such as those that led us to Bethar Zel. In any of... Perhaps it does possess life of a sort. Certainly it holds a vast amount of power. Watch for signs of the Grey Host that should point us toward Radha and Belain. Stars? Radha and Belain. We found them. Let's listen in.
The orrery of Arkzand. The key to our salvation. It has stood here unmoving for nearly 3,000 years.
You're sure the keystone will power it, Belain? It must be ready when the time comes.
The keystone is only part of the puzzle. As you agreed, we must also awaken the Dark Heart.
I gave you my word, Belain. The Grey Host will make your prophecy come true.
Reach Witch signs and portents can be tiresome, but they are necessary for this. The Dark Heart must beat again.
And it will, Belain. Soon, with the keystone, we can come and go as we please. Now, let us leave this place. We still have much to do before we restart the orrery.
Reach witch prophecies. What fates are you tempting now, Radha? As we speculated, the keystone does more than open doors. I'm not sure. Without the keystone or more of those void portals, we can't get down into the orrery chamber.
I can get onto the orrery chamber. Adam, revive me! Oh wow, it literally won't let me jump down. I do not. Thank you. I want to take the elevator up. Oh, we take the elevator and then you discover.
Keep at it! Put that silver we acquired to good use, you lazy goat herders!
Book on the table.
I wondered if you were going to return, Harrier. The Dark Heart, you say? There's a tale as old as the Ridge with an evil heart at its center. Like most Ridge stories, it ends bloody. The story of the Dark Heart. Traditions passed down from our foremothers. Like the story of the prophecy of the Dark Heart. It deals with souls, shadows, endings. An outsider? Not likely. Braden can speak to the mood of the Ghost Song clan. Roldan Ring is an ancient site southeast of here. It's neutral ground.
You will suffer for this antiquity.
I had to steal it! It was a diagram I didn't have!
Just don't expect me to bail you out.
And there's people looking at me the whole time. There's nothing I could do. No, it's a diagram. I need it. I don't. Maybe I do. I had to take it. It said use to learn recipe. I didn't have it, so I took it. Now I can't go to any cities. I owe 1,000 gold. I'm not paying that back.
Braden, what news of the Ghost Song clan?
Your sister led the clan to Lost Valley. I was about to join them. Who's the outsider?
An ally against the Grey Host. I'll let them tell you themselves.
An outsider walking alongside the great and powerful Arana. An outsider come to fight outsiders. That's just what the Reach folk call it. I'm not sure. But I'm no witch. As I said, the place is sacred to us. Not all Reach folk practices involve blood and sacrifice, but many of our oldest traditions do. Yes.
Yeah.
We grew up together in the Ghost Song clan. I was furious when the clan banished her. As I said, The place is sacred to us. Not all Reach folk practice it. I'm off to Lost Valley. If you want to find your sister, that's where she'll be.
Why Lost Valley, Nithari? What are you planning, my sister?
Melina Castle.
This Grey Host scout has been... Brayden must have gotten here ahead of us. The Nords built their barrow over the caves that were once used by my ancestors. They haven't. My mother had the entrance to the barrow concealed when I was a young girl. I don't understand. It's like the Grey Host is...
Off with you, Swit!
Doesn't look like a Grey Host.
Grab the...
We need to find it.
I should have broken it's not above us, it's at the end of this water thing. Left. Oh, come back. Now it's right.
Get back, you fetcher! You know, I like to think I'm agreeable. Let's ride!
Destroy the intruders!
Nah, I wasn't worried. Were you worried?
Well, do those scratchings on paper tell you anything about what the Grey Host is doing in Lost Valley Redoubt? I never should have let Nithari push me aside. She was always drawn to darkness, even as a girl. The Dark Heart again. According to the prophecy, death awakens the Dark Heart. By the spirits, what evil has Belain convinced my sister to perform? A stranger visited the clan when I was young. Aye, but my mother spoke in generalities. The full telling requires hours. We don't have time for that, so I'll be brief. An ancient darkness sleeps beneath the Reach. At the end of days it will awaken, covering the land in shadow and devouring all. Yes, but Ghost Song witches have argued about the nature of the heart for generations. Some believe the prophecy is symbolic, that the Dark Heart exists. Death feeds it, and only sacrifice will awaken it to share its power with those that believe. Dark illusion.
I guess this is a fight now.
on the rock. That's actually the door.
You have to
It will
examine.
only open for a ghost song witch. Well,
It's like a
look
prompt.
at that. I've still got it.
Somewhere.
Now let's enter the barrow and find my sister.
And she.
Dark magic, rising all around us. Nathori must have started the ritual. Nathori allowed grave to open the foul these Nathari, no! What have you done?
The hour is upon us, dear sister. You must feel it. The darkness.
You sacrificed our own people! Oh, poor Sagan!
I should have expected Arana to take up with outsiders. She always rejected the old ways. And every one of them gave up their life willingly. They gladly died to awaken the dark heart from its slumber. You sound like Braden. True believers see the honor in this sacrifice, but not everyone can overcome the fear that whispers in their ears. Why does this matter to you, outsider? The ghost song hunters, the true hunters, gather below, ready to give their lives for the Spirit Queen. The clan chose me, Arana. The Spirit Queen demands death, and I shall give it to her.
Damn it. I should never have left. No. I can't allow this. We need to find Braden and the others. This is horrible. Aye. That seems to be the long and short of it. The Dark Heart will beat again, and its power will surge up from the deep places to consume everything. The prophecy talks of death and destruction. But it also says that those who embrace it will be spared. The old matrons mentioned a ritual cave deep within the barrow. It must be this way. Surely some must have opposed her.
You lead.
Madness! Nathari will bring ruin upon the entire clan. Sen, what do those scratch marks tell you? Not many of my clan learned the scratchings, but Senin could read and write the Imperial language. As we've seen, Nathari has convinced some of the clan to support this mad endeavor. I remember that from the stories. Every sacrifice strengthens the darkness.
It responds. The dark heart awakens. Give your lives so the dark heart may beat again. Too late, sister. The prophecy is fulfilled.
Stop
What
Nathari
happens if
before
we
she
jump
feeds
in?
my entire clan to the darkness.
The dark heart hungers.
The darkness makes Nathari stronger. I'll try to contain it. Support! I opened them for you. Did it, Carrier? Darkheart returns to its slumber. Raiden, we're alive. Thank the spirits.
I knew Nathari's ideas were folly, but this? Nathari was a friend once. Aye, we'll fight. This isn't your fault. Nathari could only see her own visions, hear her own spirits. Nathari's madness was her own. We'll follow you.
Oh, is this considered a town? Are they going to attack me? I don't know if I can be here. I still owe money.
You're one?
This is what you bring us, Arana. Right, pups.
Frightened pups.
Not on this
I
character.
knew that Lady Boleyn was invoking the prophecy of the Dark Heart. I never expected it to lead to the decimation. The prophecy says it takes more than a handful of deaths to awaken the Dark Heart.
There you are. That darkness Arana mentioned? Verandis has been studying that dark energy down in the library of Arkstand. Trying to... Look, I'm no scholar. I barely believe in this stuff and I hardly understand. Well, that would explain it. You might have stopped it from fully awakening, but Verandis says something has changed. Night Hollow Keep is down in Blackreach, east of the Library of Arksand. It must have been impressive once, but it's falling into ruin now. Apparently, it was the seat of power for an ancient vampire clan. Not much. I did a lot of digging into the Grey Host, but I never found a scrap about the Night Hollow. There were, Skyrim too. It seems that long ago the first clans established an empire beneath the surface. Even Verandus thought it was only a legend. But with that strange dark magic that's drifting around the Library of Arksand, Verandus calls it void energy. Well, you know those shades. Verandus says they're souls that got caught in the currents. It twisted them into hungry, hateful shadows. But not much. I did a lot of dig-
Tired of walking anyway.
Perfect timing, my friend. The pockets of energy we discovered in the Library of Arksand, they're even stronger here. Interesting. The Dark Heart hasn't fully awakened, but I did feel it stir. Very little, I'm afraid. The whole idea of a kingdom of ancient vampire clans hiding in the depths of Blackreach, well, I thought it was nothing more than a legend. Let's you and I split up and search the keep while Gwendis returns to Markarth. One of my talents involves auramancy magic. Certain important events and powerful emotions leave a mark on their surroundings. Now, Gwendis, you know I never asked.
And now.
There you are. See if you can find a personal object within this ancient study. Did you find something? Bring it here.
Got a lore book from the middle one and the...
What did you find? My auramancy works best on a personal possession. Let me see. No. But it appears to be a pin or an emblem of some kind.
A gift for me, my love.
I have chosen Tonight, you and Rain will drink from the Dark Heart.
I have longed for this moment, my lady.
Soon, you will be a lord of the Night Hollow clan. One of my chosen.
So Lady Belain did belong to the Night Hollow clan. I sensed that Lady Belain was ancient, but the vision confirms she was not only part of the Night Hollow clan, she was their leader. Yes, but we need more information. Yes, I noticed that too. Whether due to the long centuries of isolation or something more sinister, I cast Auramancy upon the insignia. The lingering magic may reveal additional scenes from the past as you explore these halls.
I hope you're watching.
Belain controls access to the Dark Heart. I grow tired of following her commands.
Leads me into a dead end with spiders. God damn it, Adam.
In a big family, you have to know how to swap.
Drives me mad. I need the Dark Heart.
You hear? The sound is the Dark Heart stirs. No! You want to brag about battles tonight? The Night Hollow!
Ah, this looks promising. A noble's chamber, I think. Take a look around.
Nice puppy picture.
Have you found something I can cast my Auramancy? My exploration. Exactly what I was hoping for.
We broke through. The way to the Dark Heart is open.
But the heart falters. Something is wrong.
The damn dwarves. They depleted its energy.
Seal the dark halls. Until the heart recovers, only those who bear the sign of the inner circle may partake of its gifts.
I think I understand what happened to the Night Hollow clan. I suspect Lady Belain is the survivor of a long decline. While the rest of her clan slid into madness, that memory comes from a later time. The Lord spoke of opening a way to the Dark Heart, which implies the Night Hollow lost access to it at some point. Perhaps. And maybe we have the key. More than likely, the Dark Halls lie below us somewhere. See if you can find a way down while I attempt to trace the currents of void energy that radiate throughout. The best answer may be none of them. I suspect the Dark Heart may have been here before all of them. Perhaps. It's curious, isn't it?
And her nobles, they keep the dark heart all for themselves. Lady Elaine refuses to let us drink. Can't you see we're dying?
I think this is the entrance to the Dark Halls. As you can see, powerful magic wards the door. Perhaps I can draw a memory from it.
A dormant dark heart is of little use to us, Belane.
It can be awakened, but I need to get the help of the Reach Witches.
Patience, Belane. Not until I restore the Grey Host. Not until we unlock the orrery.
More delays. Very well. But the Dark Heart must beat again, Rada al-Saran. Nothing else matters.
It seems Rodda came here a long time ago. Did you see? Rodda and Belane made some sort of deal centuries ago. I've been thinking about what you told me. I believe the Ghost Song ritual primed the Dark Heart, opening a path between this world and the Void. Something as powerful as the Dark Heart that's been asleep for millennia may stir from the taste of a few souls, but I suspect it needs a banquet to awaken fully. Because Rodda had not yet... A tunnel? The Night Hollow left the Dark Heart where they found it, instead of bringing it to their keep. Strange.
I really don't like your odds.
Hold. Someone left these belongings here. They may have a story to tell. A well-made weapon, placed with care. Let me try my auramancy.
Belane. We're dying. There's nothing you can do.
I refuse to accept that, Idrisen. But one of us must remain strong to save the others. I will take the remaining energy from the Dark Heart. It will sustain me until I determine how to make it beat again.
No, Belane. You know blood no longer sustains us. If you take the last of the Heart's energy, the rest of us will starve.
How horrible. The Dark Heart gave the Night Hollow unbelievable power, but they were dependent on it. They lost the ability to draw sustenance from blood. It appears that Lady Belane took the last of the Void energy for herself, enough to saturate her and keep her strong through all these long centuries. Well, apparently not. Feeding on Void energy changed them. They lost the ability to take nourishment from the blood of mortals. I suspect Lady Belane believes that her clan will recover once the Dark Heart begins to beat again. And she's probably correct. feel the void energy. That's the Dark Heart.
The Dark Heart must be fed. I will see to Markarth.
Rather, no. You must not awaken the Dark Heart.
I stopped heeding your advice a long time ago, Piranhas.
They're coming for us.
Deal with Lady Belane's minions. I'll try to stop Rada.
Lady Belane, I failed you.
This is the way it must be with us. You will understand. In time.
The Dark Heart awakens. I can't stop it. The Dark Heart. A piece of the primal void trapped in our world. No wonder it warps the very weave of existence all around it. Look up. The Dark Heart feeds on death. You saw that when the Ghost Song clan was sacrificed. Only he's offering the heart a much larger feast. All the Reach folk in Markarth. Correct. As part of Lady Belane's peace with the Grey Host. That lift over there should take us to the library grounds. Hurry.
Nope.
Look at the dome. Markarth's souls are being drawn inside. I now understand the what of our enemy's plan, if not the why of it. Rada had centuries to set this in motion, yet I don't see how the orrery can free the Grey Host. No, not yet. Our enemy has gained a momentary success, but now we know the extent of their plans. Our enemy advances on two fronts, my friend, and we must match them move for move. The attack on Markarth has begun, but we can still save the city if we hurry. Go. Warn Ard Kadak. I will deal with Rada. I'll find a way to deal with Rada. Lady Belane and the Grey Host, I leave in your hands. They both seek to awaken the Dark Heart, so they can use the void energy it releases for their own end.
Did you jump down? Okay, Bim. I think we're gonna stop there.
What do you say we try some of the local fare? I'm famished.
Cool. That'll bring us to some more dungeons. And then I don't know. Go try it again. I think. Yeah. More dungeons.